Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to episode 15, I believe. I'm seriously losing track of the number of these episodes, but episode 15 of Sunset Mirage. Last episode saw us building this lovely tiered little luxury neighborhood, which I think it turned out better than I expected to, honestly, so I'll take that as a win. And now today, what I would like to do is turn our attention to this area up here. So I've started a couple things up here, just laying a little bit of roads out, kind of trying to get an idea of how much space I have here. And what I would like to do is address some of the issue with a lack of, speaking of, a lack of services in the area. Did I put in that fire station, or did I get rid of it? No, it's still down here. But yeah, clearly there is a lack of services on this side of the map, so I would like to address that today, and how I want to do that is make a sort of hospital complex up here. But that's driving me nuts over there, this landfill, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of that really fast. Okay, so now that that is taken care of, also, first of all, sorry if you can hear all kinds of weird noises. I live in an alley, and we have deliveries coming constantly as there is a restaurant right next door to me. So, sorry if there's a bunch of weird noises. I can't really do much about it. Okay. But, so, forgetting all that, let's, I actually want to trim back this road here and get rid of it. I'll do something with it in a bit, but for now, I want to get rid of all of this. And, let's see. I'm going to come out about to here. And I just want to lay this road out here as sort of a frame to get in what I want. So what I want to do to sort of introduce the area, I think I lost track of what I actually said. I want to build a hospital complex. That's what I'm doing today. And we're also going to have a couple of the other services in this area. The landfill there totally distracted me. But yes, so what I would like to do to introduce this area is get the Fountain of Life and Death. I think it just kind of fits with the vibe of this kind of area. So, now it doesn't quite centralize on this road, but that's not really an issue. So I'm going to go ahead and toss it down here, and then get rid of all these holding roads, and this one as well. And so that's obviously going to get rid of that connection there. But it doesn't matter because what I want to do is come out straight from that area where it does centralize and create the road from there. So if I go ahead and grab it there, now that is perfectly centralized in that. So let me just knock back these zonings here because, oops, not that one. Because yeah, I don't like those very little ones. All they do is complain about stuff. They're never happy. Okay. Then, so I'm gonna just go ahead and draw this, like, fancier tree-lined road out to either side. Just a random amount, because what I want to do is then come into our parks and plazas and grab these two plazas with trees. And I want to have them on either side of that fountain. So, I think that looks nice. And then I want to close this in. Close all of this in. Let's just draw it out so I make sure I get right behind this building. There we go. And back down here. Cool. So then I can knock off these extra roads for the time being. Now I would like to go into our healthcare tab. And while I like the base game hospital well enough, it's just not quite, I don't know, fancy enough for what I want to do here. It just looks a little plain. I don't know. I just don't love it. And there's just been so many new things added that are better. So I'm going to throw in one of the newer ones. So we're going to get rid of that. And I would like to instead put the high capacity hospital in here. So I want it centralized, 3 tiles on either side. Perfect. And then I want to, we don't need the fancy tree-lined road anymore. So I want to go ahead and bring this back to about there. And there we go. Now, because it is me, and as I have said now several times, I am obsessed with the hotels. I just like the whole mechanic of the hotels in the game. I honestly, again, cannot really tell you exactly why it seems so much fun to me. But I like the kind of tiered way that you have to unlock them. And, so I want to throw another one in here. But the one that I would like to use is actually not available to me yet. So I'm going to pop around to other parts of the city really quick and maybe replace a couple ones with more efficient hotels so that I can try to get that to level up. And when that is done, I will be back. Okay, so that was a pretty simple fix, and now I have this lovely city hotel. So I'm going to throw it right behind our hospital here. Now, the cool thing as well with these hotel assets is that they come in a couple different variations. And what I want to do is actually get us this taller one here. And the reason why is, I mean, I'm not really, as far as aesthetically, looking for it to be... I don't want it to look like it's a hotel, necessarily. I mean, it does. But the whole vibe that I'm going for with this is that it is actually like an extension of the hospital and more like patient wings. I know some hospitals have like really, really huge buildings similar to this that are where the patient rooms go. Just because they're really large hospitals. The hospital nearest to me, a really big hospital, University of Michigan Hospital, when I was a kid, I spent a lot of time there, and they had a couple buildings that were pretty sizable, that were more like patient wings and extensions to the main facility. So that's sort of the vibe that I'm going with this. Now, I would also like to include another main part here for the services aspect of things, because I don't have any oh god, I'm totally drawing a blank on the word. Oh, cemeteries. I don't have any cemeteries over here. And I did throw down this crematorium here when I built this area, just because there was a lot of deaths happening. But I want to take care of that a little bit more properly, because I don't want to keep that there. I just threw it somewhere random to tie us over. So instead, I want to go back into the healthcare tab and into our content creator packs, because we have this lovely asset from the, what is it, the Modern Japan? A Heart of Korea. I forgot I even had that pack. But the Crematorium Memorial Park. So I'm actually going to throw that over here. And I would like it to be relatively in the middle. But I don't think it quite goes centralized. Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 10. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, it doesn't. But that's okay. It doesn't really need to. But yeah. So I want that to go... Well, does it fit in here? It does not. Okay, that's fine. No. We'll just keep it where it is then. I think I like that okay. And then I might also put some more plazas around this one. Unfortunately, we are kind of like lacking. We've used all of the plazas that make sense in here. But I wish we had more, to be honest. But I think I'll do... These ones are like... Are these the over-the-road ones? This is a statue plaza. Let's... Small fountain plaza. Let me have a look at them, and I'll try to choose one here. Okay, so I've gone and decided to do these small fountain plazas from the Plazas and Promenades one. But yeah, there's actually... I mean, we have a lot of plazas in the game, but... I've used them all over my city, and I've now pretty much used all of the ones that are available to us. And I don't want things to get, you know, too aggressively repetitive, so... But it is what it is. So, I think I like how that's turned out, and I can make little extensions of these plazas in these little spaces back here. And so I think that just gives things a little bit more of a level of importance, makes them stand out a little bit more, to have these plazas kind of encircling, encompassing, I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for, our main assets. So, that takes care of basically our main services, right? So, for healthcare, because we didn't have any of that over here. I would also like to put in fire and police up here. And I'm also going to use the Hearts of Korea pack for those as well. And I'm going to throw the fire and police just kind of right up here. Maybe on either sides of it like this. I think I like that. They're not really the focus of this build, so I don't need to, I don't really want to make them look too special. They're just here to sort of maintain the rest of the area. So, but with that said, I am going to go ahead then and get rid of this fire station because we don't really need it there. Yeah, you're not going to be happy about that, but you'll be fine. You've got one right over here. You're good. And while we're here doing other, services, I do want to take a look at our schools. So we are in need of a high school. So I think now would be a good time to go ahead and do that. And I don't think I've used the high capacity high school yet. Oh, you know what? I think I did in the pedestrian area over here. Didn't I? No, I used the high capacity elementary school. Okay. So, cool. So I have not used this asset yet. So why don't we go ahead and let's... because I want to make this stand out slightly as well. What if I just sort of mirror this kind of thing on the other side? How many... I went out by 360, so we'll do 360 again. And make sure I have them in the same spots. 360. And close that in. And hopefully the school will fit inside there. Perfect. That'd be cool if it went that way, but that's alright. We can do that. And then what I would like to do is put a path through here. And hopefully... Ooh, maybe I can fit one of these in. Nice. Excellent. Nice little basketball court. Very good. And let's see. Do I want some parking back here? I think this is... not too big for this area. I mean, realistically, it is a hospital, so it should actually have a good amount of parking. Maybe we can throw that back here. And let's go ahead and this leaves us a perfect space for a path to connect up there, so we'll go ahead and put that there. And... do I want this facing into the hospital? Right, so it's facing this road. Do I want it facing... Nah, yeah, I'll keep it this way. I'll keep it this way. Yeah, okay. And then, let's see. How do I want this to go? I want to make a park area out of over here. So, just because I don't want to keep zoning just like massively all of this area, I want to make something a little bit more interesting out of it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go into our district tools and grab the park area. And I'm going to fill up this area. I might also actually extend it this way. Maybe have this whole area be a nice little park. Okay, so, and then we'll go ahead and do our park assets and grab, our regular park, our city park. And grab a main gate. So, here we are. Park main gate. And then I'll do some side gates. So, I'll do one just right across it for there. Probably, well, if I get rid of this, I can put one right here. And I'll do another one over here and over here. We don't need too many. I don't want to get too aggressive with it. And then let's see. This looks like a good place to bring another connection in. So let's get rid of these two buildings. And we'll do that. Then, yeah, I'm going to trim back this guy here. Is that weird thing happening again? It's because I made all of these roads, like, with the whole key situation going on, I kind of messed up the terrain underneath a lot of these roads. And so this is, like, actually a bridge now, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that really fast. Okay, that's better. Now that that's sorted out, it deleted all of my zoning, so we'll put all that back on there. And speaking of zoning, that does remind me that I actually want to make a regular district out of this area as well. Because up behind here, I would like to do the Green Cities commercial stuff. So I think it's like organic and local produce. So I want that stuff to be up in this area. So go ahead and do all that. And then go into here, our commercial, and organic and local produce. Now, hopefully that will not include these. Now, it did. See, no, I don't want that. I do not want these guys to go away. Up on the main street, the regular district is fine. Okay. I can't wait for Cities 2, and the way that the district tools look seem to be much easier to work with than whatever this is. So, I'll leave the park for now, and I'll do that sort of in the detailing, because we've done a regular park here before. We don't really need to go through the details of that again. Yeah, so then around here, I'll go ahead and I want to put in a little bit of commercial stuff. Definitely some office as well. Particularly back here with the hotel. I would like the offices. Yeah, I think a little one right there is good. Some commercial. And I guess I'll probably just sort of alternate these back here. Oh, I said alternate. There we go, that's better. Cool. Okay. So that's that side of things. And can I fit another sports park back here? They're kind of big. I don't know. Let's check it out. I think like a smaller regular football field might be nice. Like this guy. Kind of go, to go along with the high school, maybe. I think it fits. It works. We'll keep it. Okay. Now, moving on to this side of things, I also want a couple more administrative things this side of... What is going on here? Is this another problem with the bridge? Let me fix this one, too. Okay, there we go. I'm not gonna lie, that is super irritating, actually, that, like, when I edit the terrain after a road has been placed, it still messes it up. It seems a little bit silly, but okay. Let's see if I can... How do I want to do this? I guess I'll bring it up to here and then just like that. That's fine. And then from here, we'll go here. I think that'll do us fine. Build this guy up again. And I think that should be good. I'll leave some room for some paths in there and everything. We don't ever want to forget about our paths. They are very important to make the city a little bit walkable. Okay. But, so what I would like to do over here is continue with some of our services, but a little bit of the uglier ones. And so to do that, I'm going to grab a medical helicopter depot. Do I want the larger one? I might as well, right? I don't know. It's really big. Let's just use helicopter capacity 3. This one has 10. Okay, well that's like significantly more. But do I need that much? I just don't really think I need that much because my citizens aren't dying. There's like no reason for them. They don't really need this. Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw that. Well, I don't want it right against there. And then actually I would think this is a good place for a road to come out. Cool. Okay. And then here I think I do want to throw in a little bit more parking. I wish it would fit right there. I could throw it on this side. But that's kind of ugly just right next to that. Is that too weird? Actually, I feel like that's kind of perfect. Okay, we'll leave that there. And another thing I want to go ahead and put in is back into our unique buildings in the modern Japan. They have these really lovely office buildings. And I just think they go so well with other assets to make sort of like admin-y kind of things. Because, okay. Here's good. Here will do. Cool. Okay, and then I think I would like to do a little bit of commercial. Well, is this in my district? Do I want... Now, that's the question. Do I want the organic and local produce over here as well? Or do I want just regular stuff? I think... Decisions, I tell ya. I think regular stuff over here will do us just fine. Want a little one through here. Maybe one next to here. Between here. And then I'll just leave some room for those paths to come through. Maybe like this. And let me get rid of our road guidelines. Those guys always screw me over. I don't want it like that. I want it to follow the grid. This. But so does that... Can that connect up to there? What? I'm not really sure what I did there before. Okay. That's fine. And there... No parking can fit in this area. Just the tiny one, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to leave that. I might do one more here, though, just because it kind of fits. Make a one big or one out of it. Yeah. Okay. And then I can just do some, like, little decorations in there and stuff. I like that. I think that works. Let's go ahead and connect up some of these roads as well. Might as well just send this all the way back. Yeah, that works. Okay. And can I don't think I can fit this road back here, though. So... Can I guess I can bring it out here. Turn our road guidelines back on. Wrong button. Because I want to see where it lines up with this guy here. Did I not? I did. Okay, well. Yeah, see? It's not right. What I want to do, I just want this to come straight over this way. Why is there not the road guidelines that I want? Okay, well that'll do. Can I... Okay, like this. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Cool. Okay, that'll do. Now, I think we're still good with elementary school. I don't think I'm going to put one in here. We don't need it at the moment. So I think we're fine. Excellent. And, okay. So, I think we'll throw another road in through here and make a little shopping center kind of business area out of this. I don't think this is going to cause us too much problems, this little tiny intersection here. Just because I don't think the traffic is going to be ridiculous through here by any means. So I think we're okay with that. And that will just about do it. So I'm going to go through and make sure, you know, some ugly shit like this doesn't happen. I mean, they're not awful, but I just don't want two of them right next to each other. So, and detail things up, and I will see you when it's finished. Okay, well, so as usual, everything immediately went up into flames as soon as I was finished with it, despite there being literally a fire station right here. Also, there's this one right over here, and still everything immediately caught on fire. I don't know what the deal is with that. Literally every single time I finish something, it catches on fire. So, of course that is going to get in the way of me filming my cinematics for this episode, but whatever, it's fine. It'll sort itself out eventually. But yeah, so this is everything. I went in and did a little bit of the detailing of the park, threw in a couple assets from there, some gazebos and such, and then just went through with like my forest brush and did all that up. I had to play whack-a-mole a little bit with some of the assets growing in, mostly the office stuff and the commercial along this main street. But I think we've got a good mix of things now. Everything should be either marked historical, or it is the organic and local produce, and they only have one building. Like, they don't level up and change, so this one's fine. We can keep that one too. Yeah, so these ones behind here were getting away from me because I couldn't really see them, so I didn't, like, notice them at all. But, yeah, so, well, there was some very nice little park detailing going on in here with some trees and rocks and undergrowth that has all gone up in flames and is now charred, but it'll grow back and it'll look pretty when it's done. Hopefully you got to at least see some of it while I was doing the detailing before it went up in flames. And then, yeah, over here just kept things pretty simple. Put a little plaza in back here. And, yeah, left that area pretty bare just because this is, like, more of, like, an admin place. This is really just where workers are going. Doesn't need to be quite as fancy as the stuff over here where, like, tourists are going to be coming and people are going to come to the hospital and blah, blah, blah. Whatever. But yeah, so that is going to do it for today. As always, I really truly hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have enjoyed it, and if you're enjoying the series so far, I would super appreciate it if you left a like or comment below. Anything really just helps the channel grow, helps more people see my channel. And if you're not subscribed already, feel free to do so if you're enjoying what you're seeing here. Otherwise, totally up to you. Just glad to have you here watching. But yeah, that is all for today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you next time.